Hi, so today I wanted to tackle another big topic. I feel like all of these are big topics, but of routine. Now, I've talked about some other, in some of my other videos, I've alluded to routine and visual schedules and whatnot, but routine is critically important for someone with autism, especially a young child. When they become adults, they can kind of set their own routine and they kind of get in their own groove on how they do things. But with children, you as the parent, you as the guardian, the teacher, whoever you are in the role of someone that has autism, if it's with a child, you as the adult are setting that routine and you're trying to help establish that routine for them. Now, personally, as an educator and as a mom, I think routines are great for all kids and parents and adults alike, everybody. I think routines, we function better. We're just designed that way. But for someone with autism, it can be critical. So, autism tends to have, and again, I'm careful with the word tends, but people with autism tend to have difficulty with change. They like to be prepared for it. They like to know it ahead of time. They like to kind of work through it in their brain and think about it. And a lot of times they like to be involved in that change. They like to know and have some input in what that change is going to look like. So we as the adults involved need to be mindful of that. We need to be cautious about making changes, especially spur of the moment changes. Obviously in life, sometimes that happens. And this is an intervention area that's used a lot of times in behavior therapy or in a classroom or in the home, where you do interventions to work on practicing these skills in order to be able to handle, life happens sometimes and it's different than what we planned on or what we prepared for. But that needs to be practiced in a moment of calm. That needs to be, we're in a comfortable environment, we're in our routine, we're in a good setting, and then we're in a good place mentally, and we're not overwhelmed right now. That's when that needs to be introduced in a slow, planned way. You don't need to just throw it on a child and expect them to go with it. So any change in routine, it can be what they eat, it can be what time they get up, it can even be weather. Now, obviously, we can't control the weather, but that might be some things that you can do some social stories with to discuss. Oh, when it's rainy outside, we may not be able to go outside for recess today. We may not be able to go swing. But here's some other things we can do that are fun in the classroom or inside, indoors, that we can still do and still have fun with that. So any kind of change like that, just you be prepared as the adult and you try to help prepare the child for that as well. And I'm, of course, available and can help you kind of work through some more of those changes and kind of how to direct in that move and that shift of being able to cope with those when they happen spur of the moment.